Welcome to your Daily Dose of Light with Fernando Albert. In this episode, we explore tools and practices for clarity, healing, and spiritual growth. If it's safe to do so, gently close your eyes and allow yourself to go a little deeper. Dark Night of the Soul. Symptoms, what it means, and how to move through. If life suddenly feels empty, misaligned, and you are questioning everything, even though you are doing your inner work, you may be in the dark night of the soul. It hurts, but it serves your highest purpose. Let's ground what it is and how to navigate it. We are going to cover what this spiritual crisis is and what it isn't. Common symptoms and stages. How ego dissolves and identity realigns. Integration after the storm. And practical steps you can take today. But first, let's start by doing a small exercise. Place your hand on heart and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And state quietly. This is a passage, not a punishment. So first, what the dark night of the soul is. This is a spiritual mismatch phase. Your soul is upgrading while the outer world, or your identity, no longer fits. It isn't clinical diagnosis. The pain feels distinctly existential, like your soul calling for a truer alignment. The goal is growth, not punishment. It's like you'll press the snooze button only by taking action. So, as far as signs and stages, first expect a non-linear path. Stages vary by person. But some common experiences include realization, like those of saying, I don't belong here. You sense the surrounding world isn't what you truly desire. Pain is soul level, not just mood level. Experience with difficult emotions that reshape the day by day, such as loss of meaning. What I wanted to offer isn't wanted. Loss of identity or belonging. If I can contribute, why I'm here. Loss of direction, where the motivation and purpose fades. Loss of trust. You reject trends you can't morally resonate with. Then there is emotional crisis, emptiness, silence, isolation. Here normally you shut down. You feel invisible and disengaged. So the key is noticing this without shame. Then it comes the breaking down of old beliefs, the turning point, where the spiritual transformation activates, starting by emotional purification. Here, you drop what never truly mattered, so clarity returns. You have surrendered an inner stillness where sometimes even a split-second release is enough to open a space. And then you'll meet with a gradual return of clarity and purpose. It's a mismatch, not a failure, so realign the approach. The part about dissolving ego and finding the real you is essential, because society tries to mold you, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The dark night dissolves the false self so your truth can lead. This yields to inner alignment, or better said, inner realignment. You stop living by silent rules and copy-paste culture. Choose what you actually need. Transformation follows because when you use your power, you change authentically. and then surrendering and acceptance. Some conditions won't change right now. Grow with them while staying true to you. And a note on timing. The duration varies by person, environment, willpower, and external factors. So practice patience and trust the process. So what comes after? Then it comes the integration. You find your spot again, first within, then with your surroundings. Purpose rekindles, potential activates, spiritual awareness deepens because your actions finally match what is meaningful to you. As some practical moves, you can start by naming the mismatch. Write one sentence about what no longer realigns. Act on one tiny fix. Purify gently. Journal, breathe, cry, walk in nature. Let the energy move. Now surrender one thing. Toss one beautiful wrapper that is just a wrapper, garbage. Space returns, clarity follows. Realign purpose and ask, what feels compatible with who I am now? Make a small realistic shift. Keep hygiene, grounding, cleansing, sleep, hydration, and steady routines. If this crisis is taking over your life, or you have thoughts of self-harm, reach out to a crisis resource, such as the Crisis Text Line, and reach out a qualified professional. Remember, you are not alone. So as a quick recap, the dark night is just a passage that leads you to a breakdown, to purification, to surrender, to clarity, to purpose, and then finally to integration. Small, honest actions move you forward. You can now open your eyes. If this episode has helped you, feel free to drop one-line comment or review and share one situation that you are going to start applying from today. If you believe this can help anyone, feel free to share with them. You have listened to your Daily Dose of Light with Fernando Albert.